Very good morning, students. Welcome back to the computer science class. Last chapter, we studied Python functions. In Unit 2, we completed the lessons Python variables, then Python control statements, then Python functions. Now we are going strings, Python strings and string manipulations. This is very easiest topic. Python, programming language in Python, easy to study and understand and write programs with small units of code. In many programs we see in C, C++, we have to write the entire program. We have to include the header files, etc. till the end of the program. We have to include many things. In Python, programs are very simple one. Fewer statements enough to solve a simple problems compared to C, C++. Likewise, here we are going for strings, Python strings. What is string? In Python, like Java, Python string is a data type. String is a data type. In C, C++, string is not defined as data type. Character only defined as data type. Any valid ASCII character enclosed within single quotation is known as character constant. We already studied in C, C++. Escape sequence also character constants. In strings are created by array of characters. But in Python, string is a separate data type. String is a data type. So, which is used to handle array of characters. Array of characters is nothing but sequence of characters, set of characters or collection of characters. String is a sequence of Unicode characters. In C, C++, ASCII code characters used because Python uses Unicodes, universal code. In 11th standard, volume 1, chapter 2, number system, last topic. What are the character sets? We already studied. Up to C++, ASCII character sets are used. After that, all programming languages use Unicode character sets. Java also use Unicode character sets. Okay. In Python also uses Unicode character set. So string is nothing but one or more characters. Which characters? Unicode characters. That may be combination of letters. Letters means alphabets. Capital A to Z or small a to Z. Any one of capital A to Z to small a to Z. Then numerals. Numerals digits 0 to 9. Then one dot symbol is allowed. Then special symbols. Special symbols, dollar symbol, hash symbol, single quotation, double quotation, question mark, greater than, less than. So these are all enclosed within single or double or even triple quotes. So strings in Python, strings are data type allowed in Python. These are nothing but one or more sequence of Unicode characters enclosed within single or double or triple quotes. So what is the difference between single and double or triple or single or triple? What are the differences? We can see, we can construct the string like as within single quote sequence of characters, double quote sequence of characters, triple quotes within double quotes. Double quote within triple quotes. All are valid examples. All are valid string examples. Then creating strings. One more thing you have to remember and always remember, strings are immutable. Immutable means one string value is assigned to a variable or an object. That value cannot be changed till the end of the program. Strings are immutable. Immutable means unchangeable. It cannot be changed during runtime of the program. This is very important one. Then as we learned already, in string Python can be created using single or double or triple quotes. Strings in single quotes cannot hold any other single quoted character in it. That means if any string enclosed within single quotation, within the string characters there is no single quotation. So if you want to add a single quote as a character, single quote as a character means you have to use double quote. In the sequence of characters, we cannot put single quote as character within this. I can explain this by using the sample program. Okay. A single quote. Welcome to NTV. Here I assign string value to this variable s, object s. The same will be printed here. I save this file and execute this one, F5 by pressing. What will be displayed? Welcome to NTV. Or otherwise double quote also, double quote also valid one. Alt Fs F5. The same output will be displayed. Then triple quote, 3 single, the same output will be displayed. So strings can be declared either single or double or triple quotes. Within that, sequence of Unicode characters is enclosed. Okay. Next, if you want to add a single character as a welcome, for example, if you want to include the single quotation as a character here means we cannot include the single quotation as a character within single quotation. So it will show an error message, invalid syntax. If we want to add a single character as a character within the string means ஸ்ட்ரிங்குக்குள்ள சிங்கிள் கொட்டேஷனையே ஒரு கேரக்டராகவும் எடுத்துக்கணும் அப்படின்னு நினச்சினா that must be enclosed within double quotation. That's all. இப்போ நம்ம இதை சேவ் பண்ணிட்டு ரன் பண்ணலாம். Now we can run this program. The single quotation considered as or included as a character, Unicode character sequence in that string yes. Okay. So one more thing. If you want to include double quotation as a character means, again this will show an error message, invalid syntax. Such a kind of times you have to include triple quotes, triple single quote. Now I can execute this program. So it will show single quote as a character, double quote as a character within that string. So such a kind of things you have to enclose the character sequence within triple quotes. That's all. So if you want to include a single character as a character string character means that must be enclosed within double quotes. Single and double both are used as a character in our string means you have to enclose that string within triple quotes. One more thing, triple quotes we can add multi-line string. Multi-line string means in next line also we can enter text. Likewise, multi-line. So this string consists of 3 lines. This is also possible. So multi-line string also we can include. Okay. For this purpose and add single character or double single quotation and double quotation as a character within that string or multi-line command, we can use triple quotes. One more thing we studied, s is equal to assign with some value. Then print as. Strings are immutable. Once assigned, it cannot be changed. This can be dealt in later. Okay. Next one is. So string in single quotes cannot hold any other single quoted character in it. Similarly, strings in double quotes cannot hold any other double quoted character in it. If we want to use single quote or double quote, that can be possible. So within double quote, we can use single quote as a character. So within triple quote, we can use single quote or double quote as a character, and also we can use multiline string command. So compile will not recognize where to start and end the string. This is the confusion. The interpreter get confusing, not compiler, interpreter get confusing. To overcome this problem, you have used double quotes. Strings with contains double quotes should be defined within triple quotes. Defining strings within triple quotes allows you to create of multi-line strings. This must be essential. Multi-line strings are immutable, multi-line strings enclosed within single or double or triple. What are the differences between single and double or triple? Single quotes, we cannot include any single or double quote. Double quotes means we cannot include double quote as a character. Triple quotes means we can include any single or double quote character as a character in it. Okay. These are the examples you can see. Multi-line command also. Here command prompt. Interactive mode, they are executes and shown the example. I am using script mode. Okay, that's only difference. Then accessing characters in string. One string is assigned how to access characters. One string is assigned how to access characters. One string is assigned means Python uses two subscripts. Python uses two subscripts. One is positive subscript and another one is negative subscript. Positive subscripts like a C, C++, it's always first character starts from the index position 0. Then next character 1, 2 until if n number of characters means last character index position is n-1. What is index position or subscript? Index or subscript? Subscript or index is nothing but position of the character in the string. Position is always comments from 0. For positive subscript, always comments from 0 for the first character and n-1 for the last character. For negative subscript, for the last character -1, for the last character -1 and the first character -m. If n number of characters means -m. Okay. Once you define string in Python, allocate index value for each character. Index value is nothing but our subscript value. Index value also referred as subscript. Index value or subscript value is nothing but position of the character. Python uses two position values. One is positive position value, that means positive subscript or positive index. And another one is negative value, negative subscript or negative value. That is from the last character to first character. Or either first character to last character and last character to first character. There are two kinds of subscripts or index value or position value of the character used in Python. For positive 0 to n-1. For negative -1 to -n. You have to remember always this. Okay. So by using this we can manipulate the individual characters in a string. Individual characters in a string. That is called accessing characters in a string. Once you define a string, Python allocate an index for each index or subscript value or position value for character. These index value otherwise called as subscript, which are used to access or manipulate the strings. Access or manipulate character by character in it. The subscript can be positive or negative integer numbers. The positive subscript is assigned to 0 to n-1 where n is the number of characters in the string. The negative index is assigned from the last character to the first characters in reverse order, begins with -1 to and end with -n if n number of characters. Okay, this is called school. So enter string. Index is the variable. You can use just I. I here used. So if you want to execute this program, what will happen? Character by character we can execute. Character by character we can access by using positive index. str, okay, enter the string index value and so for I in str, okay, each one character taken for this loop statement must be indented. Textbook how it will be given, indented, both are indented, correct. Index plus 1 ind plus equal to 1. That's all. What will happen here? This loop begins, I takes this string for each one character. What is the character you gave? For example, school means subscript of. This is the message will be displayed. This is not compulsory. Subscript of 0. First time 0. Then I value. For the first iteration, I takes first character. For the second iteration, I takes second character. So index of 0. Then the next one index value will be increased by 1. That's all. So I will execute this program. It prompts the value. Enter the string. SCHOOL. School reopens. What will happen? Subscript of 0, yes. Subscript of 1, C. So from positive to negative, so school reopens. Sixth one, empty space. If you want to know the negative subscripts, how to access in reverse order, these are not compulsory. Just index subscript of 0 to. Without this we can display. Without this, just print I. It will show the character by character. Character by character, that's all. So for the first iteration, I takes first character, given first character, second character, next iteration. So for variable in sequence, the sequence of characters, first character will be assigned for first time. That's it. So here in the previous example we saw with the subscript value, positive subscript value, we can access it by character, or required character only we can access it. Okay. Here welcome is given. Okay. Then negative. If you want to show the negative subscript means negative subscript. Here we use while loop. We initially assign index value as -1, ind as -1. If -1 is greater than or equal to total length, len is a function we studied in later. Len function calculates the number of characters. -1 is greater than or equal to -n. Then it will do print the subscript position along with the character. Then position value will be increased by 1 by 1. This is the example program. Okay, you can execute this in Python coding. You can see Control V, tab. So len, you can see this len. So total number of character also we can print. print, print. I add one more sentence to understand what is len function can do. We can study it in later, but here you can understand this. total CHARACTERS characters, comma, len of str1. I save this and execute this. It will ask the value. Welcome. So welcome. So here total characters also shown, 7 characters. So len function just calculate the length. So that is given in your loop. So 7 minus 7 minus 1 is greater than or equal to minus 7. Yes. So it will do the loop processing until the index value reached minus 7. If it is minus 8 means the loop will be terminated. Then the program is over. So for the first time it will display minus 1. Then the last character, minus 1th character. Minus 1th character, what is it? E. Last character is E. Then minus 2nd character M. Likewise, index is plus equal to minus 1. That means index value added with minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. So already declared initialized before loop starting minus 1. So this wise we can access it. Then next one is modifying or deleting strings. In this we can study only one thing, modifying. How to modify? We can use string functions. Modify string 1 of 0 is equal to a. If it is possible means it cannot be possible. That means string 1 strings 0th position will be changed into a. Is it possible means it show an error message. But example, we can change the entire string. By assigning the new value, we can change the entire string. It is possible. If we want to replace means, use the replace function. Use the replace function. So here I can explain the same thing, modifying or deleting. Deleting we can study tomorrow. We will study it tomorrow. S is equal to HELLO. Hello. That's all. print print. Yes. Okay. Then S of S of 0, 1, 2. S of 2 is equal to M. print. Yes. S of 2 means in the string characters S of 0 is H, S of 1 is E, S of 2 is L already. But I change this as M. So what will be the output means? If you run this program, file, save as str1 F5. Error mistake will be displayed. Because we can't change the string characters. Any one character we cannot change because strings are immutable. But we can change the entire string. We can change the entire string. That is possible. That means hello, welcome. If you execute this means this is possible. So one string is assigned a value means any character cannot be changed. We can change the entire string by reassigning the new value. By assigning the new value, we can change the entire string. But string values cannot be changed. That means strings are immutable. That means the characters unchanged until the new value is assigned. Okay. Single character cannot be changed. Single character we can't change it or edit it. Okay. That's why called strings are immutable. Then one more thing. If you want to change that character likewise means use replace character. Replace is the string function. For example, I want to change. For example, s dot replace replace of old one, new one, old one, which one, old one, for then next one m or x. Okay, what will happen? Hexo. But after that print print yes, what will happen? So the string remains in same characters, but for this function only, this place only output result, in output result, one E character will be replaced by X character, but string remains the same value. You can understand this. So strings are immutable or unchangeable. By using replace function, we can yield a new result. We can edit it and obtain the new result, but string values cannot be changed, unchanged one. Here also the same, you can use the same function, s dot replace, for this also. The same thing will happen. What will happen? Hexo hello, Vex comes welcome. Okay, again s value is welcome. So entire value can be changed, strings, by assigning new value it can be changed. But character cannot be changed. But we can change the character of the string by using various functions. Not only replace, various functions we can manipulate it. But we can obtain a new result for that time only. But string value remains unchanged. So that's why which are called immutable. Strings are immutable. Okay. Del. How to delete it? How to delete it? If you want to delete a particular character, also shows an error message. If you want to delete means delete character function. Delete function you have to use del string 1. Del string 1 means the entire string will be deleted. But one character we cannot delete. Entire string can be deleted. Okay, strings, general format of replace function. String name dot replace. String name dot replace. The character to be found, the character to be used as replacement is given for the second argument. First argument is the character to be found. The second character is the character to be used as replacement character. Okay. String name dot replace functions. This is the character to be found. So wherever the 0 O is found, that place is replaced with the character E. So that's why the output is like this in your textbook example. Okay, delete means how to delete strings. For example, here I can explain this one. S1 is hello, S2 is welcome. Okay. S1 is hello, S2 is welcome. Well, save as string 2. Then here print S1, S2. Print S1, S2. Okay. Then if you want to delete a particular character, delete S1 of 2, del S1 of 2. Then print S1, print S2. What will happen? First two lines, hello, welcome, both are displayed. Then error mistake will be displayed. We cannot delete a particular character by using del because strings are immutable. String characters are immutable. But entire string can be deleted. Del S1 is possible. Del S1 is possible. Or del S2, for example, del S2 means what will happen? So hello will be displayed, welcome will be displayed. Again del S2, string 2 is deleted. Then string 1 will be printed, del 2. Because here name A2 is not defined, S2 is. Why S2 is not defined? Because S2 is defined here, used here, but deleted here. But here what kind of error? If you remove one particular character of string object doesn't support item deletion because strings are immutable. So subscript position, if you specify to delete a character, means that cannot be possible, but you can delete the entire object. Further you cannot use that object. That is called delete string. So replace, modifying string is character. By using replace function we can change the particular character and obtain the new result. For that function only it will obtain the new result, but strings remains unchanged or immutable. So these are studied. So what are the things we can see here means string value once how to access means positive subscript, negative subscript, and then next by using replace function we can change a character, but directly we cannot change a character by using index value, positive or negative index value. One more thing, we can delete by using the entire string, but not one character of the string, particular character of the string by using the index. Other string operations we will deal on tomorrow. From this, what are the things? What is string? Give example. One question. Then next one. How will you access characters in a string? Explain with both subscripts. Positive subscript, both negative subscript. Or directly any one, 2 or 3 mark question, any one subscript, positive subscript or negative subscript. Without a subscript, if question is raised in 2 or 3 marks, you can explain just one is enough, either positive or negative. But you have to mention 2 subscripts are there, but explain any one. If it is raised in 2 or 3, 5 mark means you can explain both positive and negative subscripts, how to access the characters by using subscripts. Then modifying and deleting strings. This also how to modify by using replace function or by assigning new value. By using replace function we can modify a particular character. By assigning new value we can change the entire value. Okay. How to delete? Del function. Del space string name. Del space object name. That's all. This you have to explain with example if it is raised in 3 or 5 mark question. If it is raised in 3 or 5 mark question. So how will you modify a string? How will you delete a string? To separate 2 or 3 mark questions. Combined together it is a 5 mark question. So you can write either 2 or 3 mark questions separately with an example and output. Okay. Or combined together write a 5 mark question. So these are the questions. What is string? Give example. Then explain accessing the characters of the string. Then explain modifying and deleting strings. That's all. 3 5 mark questions. Okay. Thank you. Meet on tomorrow.